Hey guys, what's going on? So I'm going to do a bit of a walkthrough video of Mountain Crossing and how you should probably look at playing the map. So it's a pretty big map. The rush distance is actually still quite short. So barracks first pushes are actually viable. But realistically, you want to try and get on this water as quickly as you can, because it is really worth it. And on top of that, this map, it's really important to try and defend your own lake, because you can get proxy docked by your opponent, and vice versa. You can do the same to him. So it looks like I'm exposed on both sides of the map. Luckily, I'm versing AI. Even if you can't get around that, you've realistically only got to chop 1 or 2 trees there. You can actually have a delayed proxy dock off that. You can win or lose games off that. But it's important to work towards trying to macro up as well, because it's, like I said, a very large map, and these buffers here, these big columns, these big hills, they act like, yeah, free walls really. You've only got a wall right here, as well as sort of along the front here, as well as here. It's the X Factor map, really. Anything really goes. Macro, rushes, cheese, you can do anything, man. You can even do little proxies in the corner of the map. Try to pick off your opponent, but yeah, like I said, you're always best off focusing on the macro. Try and get that dock out. I could even squeeze that out much earlier, a little bit earlier on the other civs. Did you not reach it? Yes, you can. Get hunting dogs as well. Although, oftentimes, it's really worth it to skip it, because you're already committing to the dock as well. And yeah, you may opt to go for the middle lake and really tip the odds in your favor with control of resources on the map. And food is probably the most vital. Definitely is early on. So I'm gonna get fishing ship of my own, but I'm actually gonna go and scout my opponent's water. I mean, I can put the dock here, but it's also a good idea to see if he's gonna let you get away with this. Got a funny wood line here. It looks as though I would be able to get the proxy dock off. But let's say I didn't have the opportunity to, but I found I had the resources to commit to another dock, so I will do that actually. And I'll just work towards my H2 as otherwise normal. And like I said, you can even commit to early walls, really early walls, because you can even wall in age 1, guys. A lot of people seem to really play around starting to wall in age 2 or even age 3. And on a map like this, as much as it really pains me to say it, it's a great map for walling early. It is a great map for walling early. I'll even take a quick loom, because imagine I get spear rushed against an actual player right now. But yeah, guys, in this position, against an inexperienced player, or someone who's just not macroing very well, or yeah, someone who's just sort of committing to a rush, I mean, I can always commit to the berries if I have to here. And the more fishing ships I got here, the more ranged units I've got to deal with spearmen. Like, he can try and rush down this dock, but as soon as he got 3 fishing ships on the water, he actually needs to commit to a big critical mass of spearmen to actually be able to take down the dock. And likewise, if he tries to go for this one, I can always throw down another, pump out more fishing ships, sacking up one of the docks, because there's that much food here. It's going to be pretty much worth it. Just make sure I keep taking out back at home. And with the early stone, I can commit to early walls, make it impossible for early cavalry run-bys. Just reshuffle my villages. Don't really need to be gathering off that anymore for now. Yeah, guys. Bit of a quick tip guide on Mountain Crossing. It's also very common to see markets be thrown down. And the beauty of this is all of this is wall for free. I can really only be hit from here. All my opponent's got to come from through here, around here, through my base to get to the market as well. I'm in a good position to take a town center down here. On sometimes you'd be a little bit more generous. You can get a little stone or gold mine here. You can even put the town center about here. Get a really nice trade value from across the map. Let's send these guys here in anticipation. Bring him back as well, he can help build. Anyway guys, that's just a little tip guide. Don't forget to don't forget to gate your walls, because you might find all your units are going to start milling around the map endlessly as though your opponent's got walls as though your opponent's got walls everywhere, just because you've forgotten your gates. So big tip to remember to do that. I mean, if I had the wood, I can even go for 2 longhouses here as well, rather than having to invest in the wall. These have recently been buffed, so they've actually got 1250 health now, rather than 1000 health in Sparta and in champion mode, arena and skirmish. So keep that in mind guys, and yeah, I'll see you around.